Guys, we have some very unfortunate news. Fury has withdrawn from his undisputed heavyweight world title fight against Usyk with just 2 weeks' notice due to a cut above his right eye sustained during sparring.
Good shit, good.
In today's video, Dana White harshly criticized the journalist for his comments about the fight between Poirier and Saint-Denis. Also in this video, recent UFC welterweight Ian Machado Garry was forced to leave the gym where he trained with UFC champion Leon Edwards. So, let's find out why he was kicked out of the gym. UFC lightweight number 8, Rafael Fiziev, responded to Justin Gaethje, who ridiculed Ataman's claim that he ran from him for 2 rounds until he found a way to turn the tide of the fight by poking him in the eye. Strickland returns to training after his loss at UFC 297. His first day back began with some tough sparring. So, without further ado, let's get started. Guys, we have some very unfortunate news.
Whoa, stop! Stop!
Fury has withdrawn from his undisputed heavyweight world title fight against Usyk with just 2 weeks' notice due to a cut above his right eye sustained during sparring. Tyson Fury has revealed the cut that led to the cancellation of his undisputed heavyweight world title bout with Alexander Usyk. As you know, Fury and Usyk were originally set to clash for the undisputed world titles on February 17th in Saudi Arabia. However, due to the injury sustained by the British boxer, the fight has been postponed. There are concerns that Fury may require several months to recover from this injury, while Usyk still hopes to defend his world titles on the original date. The cut above Fury's right eye necessitated significant medical attention, and Fury is now facing an extended period of recovery. A statement has been released, stating, although this is still breaking news, it is undeniably a massive disappointment, especially considering the hard work put in by so many people to finally bring this historic event to the world. Fans were shocked by this information and reacted harshly. Tyson Fury before going to bed last night. Another fan wrote, footage of Tyson Fury's sparring incident leaked, or karma for what he did to Francis Ngannou. But what do you think about all this?
Alexander, now that you are here at the table, do you have a message for Tyson Fury? You wouldn't run away from Usyk, would you?
Yes, it's very scary.
It's a little bit weird.
In a recent turn of events, UFC CEO Dana White has unleashed his frustration on MMA media and reporters for their hasty and often inaccurate reporting practices. The catalyst for this outburst was the Dustin Poirier contract drama, which shed light on a recurring issue within the industry. After Poirier's revelation, veteran reporter Guilherme Cruz took to social media to highlight a concerning pattern. Vicente Luque-Vros, Cian Brady, and now Dustin Poirier vs. Benoit Saint-Denis. 2 days in a row where fights announced by Dana White are now off because, well, they were never really a done deal. Cruz's observation resonated with many fans and fellow reporters. Ariel Helwani further amplified the issue by sharing and endorsing Cruz's post on social media platforms. This collective response prompted Dana White to take to Instagram, where he posted screenshots of his private conversation with Saint-Denis, revealing that the Frenchman had agreed to fight Poirier at UFC 299. Singling out Cruz, the UFC frontman lashed out at media outlets for their biased journalism and wrote, "Hey Guilherme Cruz, go f*** yourself, bag." In a follow-up post, he added, "You media guys are such pieces of act, writing whatever clickbait you can to be first and not right. This is why nobody trusts or likes you, Guilherme Cruz." Of course, fight fans reacted to this controversy, with one fan commenting, "What a terrible way to conduct business." Another fan wrote, "These fighters just don't want to fight. Dana after people with star power know how to use it. So how did the fights happen? Did the UFC matchmakers just meet with the fighters' managers and everyone said yes and then announced the fights? It's so confusing." Dravi Aman wrote, "Why you lying? Literally posted a story in camp 3 hours ago and a post saying, counting the days 10 minutes ago. Typical Poirier pulling out of fights and trying to make it seem like the other guy's fault." According to Brilliant, the reason for canceling the fight was a misunderstanding with the manager, who did not notify him of the agreement reached. "Sorry folks, I jumped the gun. I couldn't get a hold of my manager for a few days," Poirier wrote on the social network. "I just spoke with him and Hunter. Misunderstanding on my part. Fight is on. See you March 9th. So, the fight between Dustin Poirier and Benoit Saint-Denis is back on track. UFC lightweight number 8, Rafael Fiziev responded to Justin Gaethje, who ridiculed Ataman's claim that he ran from him for 2 rounds until he found a way to turn the tide of the fight by poking him in the eye.
He ran away from me 2 rounds. He ran away. He started to win me only after I poked because my eye doesn't see anything. It's a big white circle on my right eye all fight. Big white circle. I didn't see anything with my right eye. So he fight going good only after I poke and round 3 when I'm start to tired, you know. But he ran away 2 rounds, you know. He's run. His eye like, yeah, maybe his game plan. My game plan is and I do a lot of shit on this fight. Don't listen to my corner. Don't follow the game plan. But still, he ran away 2 rounds.
This doesn't look very good, Justin wrote on a social network. I hit him so hard that he forgot which eye was poked. I set your right eye on fire with my right hand, boy. The fact is that the poke in the eye changed the dynamics of the fight for me. Ataman wrote on the social network. It's my fault because I didn't take time to recover. Unfortunately, eye pokes do happen, and we as fighters need to be prepared for that, especially your opponents. I didn't mean to be disrespectful. I'm rooting for you. The fight between Justin Gaethje and Rafael Fiziev, which took place last March at UFC 286 in London, went the entire distance and ended with the American winning by a majority of the judges' votes. After this, the American knocked out his compatriot Dustin Poirier in a potential challenger fight, and the Azerbaijani fighter suffered another early defeat, having suffered a knee injury in a fight against Mateusz Gamrot. Justin Gaethje is currently preparing to defend his BMF title against Max Holloway, whom he will face on April 13th at UFC 300 in Las Vegas, while Rafael Fiziev continues to recover from surgery. Recently, UFC welterweight Ian Machado Garry was compelled to leave the gym where he trained alongside UFC champion Leon Edwards. This decision was made due to Garry's apparent failure to align with the team's culture. Garry wasted no time in blaming Edwards for his departure, suggesting that the champion had insecurities or doubts about having another contender in the same division training alongside him. Team Renegade swiftly responded, emphasizing that Garry's inconsistent and nomadic training approach was incongruent with the hard-earned team culture they had established. Moreover, Garry's chronic tardiness for training sessions further exacerbated the issue. Highlighting the gym's commitment to discipline, it was revealed that even a UFC world champion like Leon Edwards had to adhere to the rule. Even as a UFC world champion, if Leon Edwards is late to the gym, he has to clean it. During a recent appearance on Upfront with Simon Jordan, the reigning welterweight title holder spoke about the close-knit culture of his gym, which has helped him become not only one of the best fighters in the world, but a well-rounded and respectful human being. I feel like some people come to the gym and they're kind of like, they think it's all about them more than the gym and the team. We're all working toward this one goal to be a world champion. One hand washes the other. You have to be disciplined. You have to have manners. I still abide by the rules, and that makes me more relatable to the guys in the gym.
You gotta fight TV, otherwise you gotta clean.
Yes.
What about you, Islam? What do you say?
I'm top 15, no more cleaning.
You're top 15?
I
I chewed my guys out one time because they did that crap. I chewed them.
It's okay.
You like my father? No.
They're not gonna let you, Hector. You gotta leave it alone.
Sean Strickland returns to training after his loss at UFC 297. In an Instagram Stories post, Strickland revealed he was back in the gym just 2 weeks after his loss to Duplessis. His first day back began with some tough sparring.
Just got back to the gym, first day back after 2 weeks, man.
Good split. Vince, good split.
So that's all for today. Please share your thoughts on what you think about it all, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.